Tonight, police in Nairobi are investigating how a lecturer allegedly duped several students of the USIU-Africa University out of more than 10 million shillings for a trip to the United Kingdom that never was. The students who recorded statements at the Kasarani police station allege that the said lecturer deceived and conned them of their money through false pretense in the name of an educational trip to the United Kingdom in April 2024. Our crime and investigations reporter, Franklin Wala, narrates how the elaborate scheme was plotted as the students claim their appeal to have the money refunded has hit a dead end. The lecturer in question was on Thursday presented before court, and police given 14 days to probe the matter and prefer appropriate charges against him.
At the Kasarani police station in Nairobi, we meet a group of continuing students at the USIU-Africa University.
I'm led to believe that there was a school trip under USIU, led by Professor Moses Onyango.
Her account opens our story. The students claim they were conned close to 10 million shillings through false pretenses by someone who they trusted, someone they believed was their mentor. Somewhere in November 2023, Moses Joshua Onyango, who was the chairman of International Relations Department, allegedly informed them of a planned trip to the United Kingdom. Each student was to pay $3,000, an amount paid by some of the parents.
Did the first installment, and then the professor who was leading the trip, he kept on pushing us to pay the second installment, and we were like, yes, we will. We were supposed to travel in April, beginning of April.
According to the complainants, 24 students fell into the trap and parted away with the money. If each student paid $3,000, this amounts to 10,872,000.
Each of us was supposed to pay 453,000 shillings. In times 24, that would be 10,872,000 shillings.
After the said amount was paid either fully or in installments, something unexpected happened. The trip was to take place in April 2024, but it was postponed under unclear circumstances. Students took up the matter with the school and demanded answers in every way possible. They needed their tickets and a confirmation of the traveling date.
And that's when now the professor became very hostile. Started telling us we can leave the group. Started now talking about himself and how he has 7 degrees and how we should just leave, and we're like, but we've paid a lot of money and we're traveling soon, we don't have tickets, we have a right to ask.
In their quest to know what had transpired, they were met with a rude shock. They found out that the trip had not been sanctioned by the university. In fact, the school had cancelled any plans for the students to travel to the United Kingdom. A long journey to have their money refunded began, but full of obstacles.
Everything has been stamped by the university. So we kept asking questions like, okay, when are we getting our refund? And said, sure enough, you're going to get your refund soon, in a matter of weeks, or on to a specific date. Now, 3 months later, no money has been paid back. The university hasn't communicated.
When their voices couldn't be heard anymore, they agreed to have the matter investigated by the police.
It's really impacted our lives because the amount in which we paid $3,000, and you can convert with the exchange rate at that point in time, because we paid 2 installments, yes? That's a lot of money.
Emails have been sent to the dean of the university, but no feedback. To their surprise, they have just learned that the lecturer has since been fired from the institution.
We went to some offices in USIU and I asked them what's going on, and what they told me was he has been sacked and they don't understand why he has decided not to refund the money because they don't have anything to do with it. They don't have the money in their personal account, which is the USIU account where we pay our school fees and other funds too. They said they don't have it in their account. If they had it in their account, they would have given us back the money.
We decided to seek clarity from authorities at USIU-Africa University over the allegations. This was the response, and I quote, "Dear Mr. Wala, we are aware of the issues raised by some students about a planned trip to the United Kingdom that are aborted. We have taken these concerns seriously and a comprehensive review of the situation is underway. We will share further information with our stakeholders upon completion of this process. To maintain the integrity of the investigation, we will withhold comment until its conclusion. Regards, the Vice-Chancellor. End of the quote.
And we are wondering, like, how can we be student of an institution and you have money with the professor of that same institution and you fired the professor without knowledge? And right now, we don't have traces of this professor.
The funds were deposited directly into his personal bank account as what he instructed us to do. He is accountable for that, so I do believe that the refund should come from him, since
the school is supposed to protect us because we are students of the institution. We believed in them, we put our trust in them. That's why we went ahead to deal with this professor who was their employee.
We meet Moses Joshua Onyango while being grilled by the police. After hours of waiting for his interrogation process to be complete, we confronted him for a response into the allegations.
What are you doing here? Are you here as part of the ongoing investigation into the alleged fraud that was reported at USIU? I'm here as a journalist from Citizen TV because we've been here.
Investigators took him to the court. The Makadara Law Court ordered he be released on a cash bail as police probe the matter further. Franklin Wala, Citizen TV.